Well, it's been a great year, for gaming mice at least. We have seen some new companies come out from nowhere and bring out some amazing mice, and some bigger companies have brought out some of their best mice yet. We've got 4K polling rates now, newer sensors, optical switches, glass mouse feet, and more. What better way to celebrate the end of the year than with an awards video? Today I'm going to present my Best Mouse of 2022 award, just without the award. So a few rules: it must have come out this year, and that's honestly the only rule. I think I tried to think of some others, but that was it. And I will warn some of you as well, you will not like my winner. Now, I've seen some of the comments that people leave. Yeah, I've seen them when their favorite gaming mouse doesn't get all the praise they think it deserves. Remember, these are all inanimate objects. It doesn't know how much you love it, and it will never love you back because it can't feel, but I can. So I'll go through the nominations and give a brief explanation on each one as to why they deserve their nominations. And then at some point during the video, I will announce the winner, so you can't just skip to the end.
The first nomination is the Glorious Series 1 Pro. Never would I have thought that a Glorious mouse could be the best of anything, but from the forge comes a mouse that is actually worthy of being called complete. It's known as pretty much being the Razer Viper Mini Wireless that fans of that mouse have been waiting so long for, that they've probably grown enough for it to be too small for their hands. This mouse impressed me with it being lightweight at just 50 grams, holeless, and with quite a bit of fine polish to it, making it feel very high quality and looks good. It baffles me that this isn't a mainline product and that Glorious are able to make a great product like this, especially when their new main lineup coming next year looks like a massive step back in comparison. The shape of this is tailor-made for fingertip or claw grip, and combined with its coarse matte coating, it's incredibly easy to get a good strong grip on without the need for grip tape. For this to be included as a nomination for my Best Mouse of 2022 is quite shocking. For me at least, because honestly I thought that this mouse was going to flop, but here it is, one of the biggest surprises of the year. The next nomination is the Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro, a mouse that's gaining a lot of traction in the CSGO Pro scene, which is famous for using Zowie, Logitech and Vaxi mice. As notable pro players such as Zywu, Rops, Jame, Electronic and now myself are starting to use the DeathAdder V3 Pro as their main. This mouse didn't please the DeathAdder faithful, as it has slightly moved away from the design it had in its first few iterations, to something more similar to a Zowie EC mouse. It's lost its iconic flaring buttons at the front and now looks more polished, and some would say it's really gained some extra comfort to its shape. With this being one of the lightest ergonomic mice weighing just 63 grams, this finally ticks the boxes for those that want something lighter, a medium size and don't want holes. Razer didn't stop there though. This mouse contains one of the best sensors on the market, optical switches, and support for a 4K wireless polling rate with the dongle, sold separately and hardly in stock. The DeathAdder V3 Pro is certainly one of the pioneers of a new generation of gaming mice. Next up is the Razer Viper V2 Pro. Basically just replay that last section and replace it with the Viper V2 Pro. There's obviously a shape difference here, with the V2 Pro being an ambidextrous mouse and with it being slightly lighter at 59 grams. This is still one of the larger lightweight mice out there that has the same internal hardware and benefits as the DeathAdder V3 Pro. I'm not including this out of laziness, it's genuinely a good mouse that has made its mark on me when I started using it again. It has a nice neutral shape that aims to please everyone. It's not going to be perfect, but it will certainly be a safe choice for all grip types. The next nominee is the Fantech Aria XD7, one of the few egg-shaped mice that actually has high-tier hardware inside. This mouse features some of the most popular hardware from gaming mouse enthusiasts, with great switches and the latest sensor. The egg has finally received some much needed love to bring it in line with the latest and greatest releases. It even comes with a removable back shell as well if you're against any holes. I've been impressed with this mouse. It's a bit bigger than some of the other egg-shaped mice as well, so it's a bit more friendly to other grip types. This mouse is also the cheapest out of all the the nominations, but despite the price, it has equal hardware to the others. Fantech has gone through every effort to tick as many boxes as possible when making this mouse, and the result is an excellent, affordable, wireless gaming mouse. The final nomination is the Lamzu Atlantis, another big surprise of the year, as this mouse just appeared from nowhere, like it just dropped out of the sky. This shape fills the void which has been left by the promise of an XM2 wireless from Endgame gear. Again, this mouse contains some great hardware, but what really helps it stand out are the variety of colours available, a stylish box and more. But those are just superficial things. The mouse really does excel in comfort for claw and fingertip grip, and even a heavy-handed palm grip user like myself actually finds this comfortable. The quality around the mouse is surprisingly good, and there's been a lot of effort to give this mouse a more unique design in comparison to some other mice. Dare I say that many that own this mouse, including myself, have been incredibly impressed with it. At first I wasn't so sure, but after continued use is where it really stands out as a great quality mouse.
So now it's time to announce the winner. It's a controversial one, but I will explain myself properly, trust me. And the winner of the best mouse of 2022 is the Fantech Aria XD7. Before you click off the video, let me explain, please. I know you're already typing out a response because your razor green blood is just boiling, but please bear with me. I scored these mice based on the following: comfort, performance, functionality, build quality, and value for money. So it was basically out of 10 for each of those, so a total point of 50. The Aria scored 48 out of 50, the Razer mice both got 47 out of 50, the Lamzu Atlantis got 45, and the Series 1 Pro got 44. The score differences are very minimal and very nitpicky. As an example, the Death Adder V3 Pro got a 9 out of 10 for build quality, but the Viper V2 Pro got a 10 out of 10 for build quality. Just because on the Death Adder there was a slight hollow feeling. It is that minimal. In fact, the main reason why the Aria XD7 won was mainly the value for money section, as it is significantly cheaper than any other mouse on this list, but still has similar or greater internal hardware. So the Razer mice literally lose by just 1.1, just one. So I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying it's not good at all, it just loses by 1 point. Personally, I think the Fantech Aria deserves it. Value for money is quite a key thing that I look for when recommending and when picking a gaming mouse for people. And for it to deliver a fantastic mouse that is between $20 to $80, pounds or euros cheaper than some of the other mice on this list, it really is a bargain. And the Aria XD7 is just a fantastic, complete, high-performance gaming mouse that just takes it to the next level over the Razer mice by 1 point. Now, I know the Death Adder V3 Pro is my main, but my main and my favorite can be different mice. And I mean, it's my list anyway, what you gonna do about it? But now let's relive the review of the Fantech Aria XD7 together. It's on screen now.